My name's John Criswell, and I found out I had atrial fibrillation 2.5 years ago. I had no symptoms of AFib, atrial fibrillation, had no symptoms of heart disease other than the fact that I've had high cholesterol nearly all my life. It's a family situation. And I had a little high blood pressure. Once I turned 60 and then turned 70, I realized that my blood pressure was higher than it should have been. I was made aware of the risk for stroke, and the reasons why that risk occurs. And so I suppose I keep an eye out for, and we've learned the symptom of a stroke and what to expect and what's a good sign of it or a bad sign of it, however you want to put it. And but I don't obsess about it, and I take my medications very carefully, religiously. I don't miss medications. Even if I'm traveling, I make sure that I have extras in case something gets lost, because I don't want to miss and let whatever it is get ahead of me. But at the same time, I don't fret about it. I've not become a hypochondriac, and I'm not constantly worried, oh my, it's going to take me any moment now. It's just good practice, I think, to keep up with what I'm being medicated for, with what, and when I'm supposed to be taking it. But I don't take all that much, quite frankly. I only take a couple of pills, and that's it. So I take a very positive attitude about it. I have extra years that I have been given by catching this when we did, and I'm going to use them as best I possibly can. Every now and then, one of my grandkids will just spontaneously come up to me and say, "Granddaddy, how are you doing?" I think I'd say the same things to them that I'd say to anybody who may be listening or watching. Is I feel great. I'm doing the things that I want to do and need to do, and for the most part, with no difficulties. I fish, I chase the dog around the yard and play and yell and hoop and holler with the grandkids. If you're willing to work for it, and if you're willing to try to stay healthy, rather than just continue the old, whatever bad things you were doing. And that, as much as anything, I think that's it for us, is Elizabeth and I have decided that we're not going to let our illnesses, heart disease or whatever, anything else that's going on, we're not going to let that dictate our lives. We'll dictate our lives on our terms. There may be some slight modifications based on, our age. This has not been a huge thing in my life. It's one of those little stumbling blocks that you pick up and dust yourself off afterward. And you go on and you learn from it, and you don't repeat the dumb things that you did, but it is not the end of your life.